So, as you guys can see, I'm downtown LA, if you guys don't know. But this is Twin Towers behind me. As you guys see, this is the Men's Central Jail. And as I told you guys, my sister's in town and we're anticipating my my nephew getting out of prison. And it's just flabbergasting to think that this is the coolest, this is the happiest place on earth, you know, to all these pimps, drugs, gangbangers, and here's what I've noticed too. It's me currently, today, right now. It's me, my sister, and my niece, which is her daughter. It's not your gang-banging friends that's going to be following you around trying to get your misdemeanors taken off your record so you can be released. First, let me explain to you, it was a misdemeanor holding his release up. So we had to go to the Inglewood courts. Now we're in the downtown. We're downtown waiting for him to get released. And we got to wait for them. It's all about a waiting game. But this is the place. This is where you want to be. This is the coolest place on earth. This is better than Disneyland. You got your families wasting gas, wasting money. My sister lives in Baltimore. She had to fly from Baltimore. The amount of trauma, the amount of pain that you put on your family is irrehensible, man. It's I don't see what's cool about this, man. And I'm gonna tell all you men. I'm not just talking to black men. I'm black, so I have I have more empathy, you know. Yet this is America, so we all have to coexist in this space. All you 17, 18, 19-year-old young men, young women thinking about committing a crime, and what's not glorified is the trauma that the family goes through. He's been in prison, in my example, 9 years, 9 days, 9 months. It doesn't matter. How about if he's the breadwinner or she's the breadwinner? How about if they got a handful of kids, a couple of kids, one child? How about the mom that got to take out a second, third on our house to make bail or to pay for lawyer fees, and we here online talking about, I'll beat you up, I'm better than you, I'm this, I'm that. It's a fraud. It's a fraud, man. And as I told you guys in the last video, this pimp culture, shit gotta stop. This gang culture, shit gotta stop. And I'll tell you a real story. Right now, I'm in the bailiff. I'm at the Men's Central Jail directly behind me. I mean, where you check in and check on the inmates. I forgot my cell phone in the car, so I was 45 seconds behind my sister, maybe a minute and a half, somewhere in there. And the police officer's disposition completely changed when I stepped behind my sister. And he says, "Are y'all together?" I says, "Yes, sir." And completely, they have no regard for women, man. They have minimum regard. And guess what? Y'all saying, yeah, you right. But neither does the person in jail. We under them right now. I don't know what time he's gonna get out. I don't know what the hell's going on, but we've done our part all week. We've been contacting family members, going to court, getting things situated, and now we under the clock because my sister leaves tomorrow and she wanted to see her son. And I just want us to understand the bigger picture. Stop being so narrow-minded. Criminals are selfish. Criminals are selfish, and what makes them even more selfish and egotistical is the men that left them. The men that left them. The fathers that created them. The men that created them. You know, the woman shares the blame. Yes, she gave her egg and they had consensual sex. I understand that. But I'm talking directly to men. This is disgusting, man, that a man would create a child and the father, the uncle, the gang members, your partner in crime that you did the crime with, or he ain't here. I'm a square ass uncle, and I'm here. I'm by no means am I praising myself, but I'm telling you the realities of what's going to happen. The square uncle who has a 9-to-5 job, that work hard, take care of his family, that will assume the patriotic role in his family because his grandfather's deceased, his father's deceased, so now it's on me, and now I have to be a example for my nephew because I will be deceased one day. And but I really, guys, want you guys to understand this. And I think the gang culture is stupid. I do. Going through this, I'm ashamed I listened to that fucking rap music. I ain't never had to go through this. Like, I'll be honest. I ain't never had to go through this. My sister's under the clock, man. She got to be to work Monday. And she took 7 days off. And, so I understand. And, but I've learned a lot this week. So now I have a greater understanding. You understand, from the outside looking in and the conversations, and you ain't got no friends when you in jail because they not doing this. You know what I mean? Forget the money, the time, and the stress. So my sister lost a week's pay, my niece lost a week's pay, so I said all this to say this, man. Men, be a great example to your kids. And I'm literally ashamed now that I've gone through this, but I ain't never really listened to gangster rap. Not really. I'm an East Coast guy, so I like the stylish, I like the braggadocious kind of rap, kind of like Jay-Z, I like the intellectual rap, like La Russell now, and Toby, and J. Cole, and Kendrick. So I've never been in that space, but I grew up in Los Angeles, so bitches ain't shit but hoes and trick is always the coolest thing you could say here in LA. Quoting the Snoop Dogg line is like quoting John 3:16 in LA, For God so loved the world that he gave Snoop Dogg rap lyrics, that whoever don't know his lyrics, whoever doesn't know Snoop Dogg lyrics shall perish and never have eternal life. That's Snoop Dogg 3:16 here in Los Angeles, man. So yeah, man, I want you guys to understand this, man, and hopefully this video may save one life, advance one life. I don't know. I know I've come to the realization that I'm only speaking to 5 or 10 people. Everyone else is arrogant, ego, got the world figured out, and they're living their perfect lives, and although mine is damn near perfect, but but yeah, man, y'all have a great day. But I'm gonna come back later today and give a synopsis of really what's going on. But yeah, man, I'll holler at you guys in a bit. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace, guys.